Hi, I'm Susie, and we're here in the rose section of the Idea Garden at the U of I Arboretum, and we are going to transplant some roses in the garden. So I'm going to show you how we do that. First off, we cut them back like this rose. You cut them back to 10 or 12 inches, and you remove all the leaves. You want it to be dormant, because it's already going to go into shock. So if you take off the leaves, you save it from all that wilting. And we are going to put them in pots because we're rearranging a walkway that's going to come right through here. So we're going to start with clippers and pruners and take that down a little more, but for you I'm just going to show you. Then you come out 12 inches from the rose and go straight down. 12 inches away from the base of the rose, because that will allow you to get enough roots.
I don't want to get you.
What, 12 inches is it?
Close enough.
Okay, now you go around again, and this time you're going to rock the shovel back to loosen those roots. And it might take you a couple times. This is a small rose, this is a miniature rose, so it's not going to have quite the root system that a large hybrid tea will have. See, you can see it's loosening up. Can you see how it's lifting up a little more every time? We don't want to damage. We want to keep as many roots so it doesn't go into shock. If you were taking it out shovel pruning because you didn't like it, it wasn't performing, or you just decided to replace it, you wouldn't have to be this careful. And I'm going to shake all that off just so you can see what kind of roots I got. Now we'll come and we'll cut off the dead. If a rose is brown or black and has no signs of life on it, it won't come back. So you can, if you're not sure, you start cutting high until you come to nice white fleshy inside of that cane. Over here we have some brand new tender shoots. So this rose will survive. I knocked all the soil off so you could see the new growth and the roots. So that should be easily transplanted. And once we cut this off, and that's mostly blooming for right now. But we're going to pot them because we're not sure where they're going yet. And if we were transplanting it right now to a new, cut some of this one off because that's a pretty long one. But right now, we're potting good old Illinois soil. But we've got a lot of compost in this. that won't fit in the pot. You can't, these are going to be temporary. They're not going to stay in the pot very long. This pot really isn't big enough. And bring a bigger one. I thought if a tree came in, it was big enough. When we use our pruners, we disinfect them. Sorry if I'm spraying that on you. So that if there were any bacteria on it, we're not spreading it. Doing the same kind of concept, I have a little hill of soil in the bottom of this. So I'm going to cut off some of this dead. We do cut at a 45-degree angle. This discussion about whether that's really necessary anymore. After a bud, take that dead out. Dead, you just prune. It's not fancy work pruning dead out. And that is winter kill. That's what did that. Probably this last frost didn't help, or freeze didn't help it much. Rubbing up against another one. Miniatures, it's easy to do early before they fill out with leaves, because you see their canes on them are tiny. It's really hard to see once they start leaving out. Okay. Now later when we transplant it, we might have to prune it for shape and what we really want the rose to do. I'll water this as soon as I get it filled.
So Susie, like this one?
I missed it.
Oh, okay. I just was,
Good call. Yeah, see where the green is?
okay. So you
There's
just
a bud there, but it's dead. There's I might have to take this back again later because that bud doesn't look alive either. But there is a little bud there, so cut like a
Okay.
1/4 inch above it. I'm sorry, I missed that one. Thank you.
no. I just you know
Uh-oh.
I don't know, so I was just
Oh, yeah, I missed this one too. And you can cut right to the green, and you can see that's nice and white and fleshy
Okay.
in there. Can you see that?
yes.
So that's healthy. If you keep cutting these, if you're not sure, you start back here. You look, it looks dried out. Here's a little bud. It should be a 1/4 inch above that. And then nice white fleshy. So when in doubt, start at the out and work your way in. And if you're new to it, that's a good way to learn where the mark is. Now I need a bigger pruner than this one to take this piece out in the middle, and I don't have my lopers with me, so we'll just skip that until we do this. Prune it later when we plant it. We put it back in the soil. And so I don't forget who it is, I'm going to put the name stake right in there. Because once we dig all 6 of these out, or 7, whatever it was, we'll forget which one was which.
And we're